Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Governor Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State have reiterated their administration's commitment to support the mission to seafarers, considering their contribution to the economic growth and development of the country. They made this known at the Mission to Seafarers 2021 Symposium, aimed at discussing the plight of seafarers and the contribution of the maritime sector to the Nigerian economy. It was tagged Maritime Industry and Development of Nigeria, Connecting with Our Heritage. Sanwo-Olu was represented by Dr. Frederick Oladeyinde, the Commissioner of Transportation, while Akeredolu was represented by the Secretary to the Ondo State Government, Mrs. Oladuni Odu.
The maritime industry is a veritable wealth generation and job creation platform, which has continued to benefit many people, including seafarers, merchant vessel operators, ship chandlers, import and export cargo brokers, among many other available and emerging opportunities. It is therefore very critical that we sustain the stakeholder relationship between our administration in Lagos State and the Mission to Seafarers organization. Our administration will continue to synergize and cooperate with all stakeholders and investors in the maritime sector to grow and develop infrastructure and services that will enhance opportunities for regional growth, regional integration, and national development for wealth generation and job creation that will benefit our people and all investors in the maritime sector value chain.
It is on record that 90% of the world's food, fuel, raw materials, and manufactured goods are delivered by sea, and the services of skilled seafarers are critical to this business. We must therefore thank you for running the global economy, risking your lives, leaving your families in order to satisfy daring various hazards and displeasures that come your ways while carrying out your mandate. A strategic support to the maritime industry will no doubt birth industrial revolution, which could lead to a dramatic turn around in our manufacturing industry and making the small and medium-scale industries more viable. We will give the needed support to the mission to seafarers and other stakeholders in the maritime industry.
Like you had so many commentators say, this group of people, even though they are extremely essential workers in the entire world, they are not treated with the amount of respect, with the amount of consideration, with the amount of care that should go to such people who keep the entire world economy running. You heard the legal man talk about the legal problem that the seafarer has. You heard the psychologists or psychiatrists talk about the psychiatric problems of the mental health of these people. It is by this type of contributions that we sensitize the entire world to be able to see to the plight of the seafarers and see to what extent, both at the level of United Nations, at the level of regional organizations, and at the level of national organizations, to prevent further suffering of the people who are working on board ships that carry international trade.
A lot of things we use in Nigeria come through maritime transportation. And without the loyalty, dedication of these seamen, that won't be possible. We've seen that come to play during the COVID period. They were out there in the sea for months. And even as ship owners, we found it difficult to change the crew. So mission to seafarers is very, very important because they look after them, their welfare, psychological and mental health, wherever they exist. So it is important that Nigeria, we have a very good, effective, efficient seafarers, mission to seafarer, to cater for seamen or seafarers from all over the world.
Our country has had a challenge of the negative impression that the rest of the world have about us, to the extent that even when seafarers come to Nigerian ports, they are reluctant to step off the ship because they are scared. So I think with the initiative of what's happening today, there will be hope that the Seaman's mission in Apapa will be revived, structured, advertised in such a way that seafarers coming to Nigeria will begin to feel safe to come ashore and know more about our country, and by extension, we begin to change the narrative.
The Mission to Seafarers is an international, non-governmental and non-profit charity organization dedicated to the welfare of seafarers across the globe.